Policy innovation number 6. What I told you about ocean floors, we are going to do it to the moon as well. The moon is the sustainer and stabilizer of planet Earth. There are 8 to 10 startup companies. Starting this year, they will start mining the moon for precious metals. In May of 2020, the Artemis Accords was signed by the United States, and every single country which is a signatory to that, has a moon program, is a signatory to this agreement, which means, hey, the moon is now free for everybody to mine for precious metals, bring it down to the Earth in the name of giving batteries, electronic, for EVs, electric vehicles. I will come to it. There are solid alternatives to manufacturing batteries without precious metals. I'll get to it, but let me finish up on the moon. Why is the moon the sustainer and stabilizer for the Earth? I'm not a scientist. I don't have a science background. I confess that. But let me tell you one thing as a simple example. Why is the moon the stabilizer of the Earth? It is because, think of a trapeze artist walking in a circus on a tightrope. How does he walk on a tightrope? By holding a pole. So let's say he's holding a 12-foot pole, 6 foot on either side. That is how he's able to balance on the tightrope, because he's holding the pole with his 2 hands, 6 foot of the pole on either side, equally balanced, right? So think of the pole as the moon and the person as the Earth. Now, let us assume Woody Woodpecker comes and chips away on one side of the pole, 1 inch of the pole. What do you think is going to happen to the man walking on the tightrope? Obviously, he's going to fall. So what the example and the analogy I'm giving is the same thing. It is because of the moon that the Earth is in proper orbit, because of that gravitational pull, right? Now we want to mine the moon for hundreds of pounds. We have no idea what will happen. The sun supports us during the daylight, all life, but the moon supports all life on Earth during the nighttime. Physiology, fertility, reproductive behavior is all influenced by the moon, all human life, plant life, animal life, right? Why do seeds sprout in the moonlight? Why do plants grow in the nighttime? Why do imbalanced people behave differently during full and new moon? Why do most people in India fast during the 11th day of the moon cycle? Because they know the cosmic energy is very high on that particular day because of the way the planetary lineup happens. So even in birds, the corticosteroid and melatonin levels vary significantly, right? And there is so much of the moon's 28-day cycle that has influence on a woman's cycle, you know, and so many other things that are happening that we are unaware of. That's because we don't want to study nocturnal activity. The mystical, scientific, and astrological phenomena connected with the moon and Earth has not been researched. So before we understand all of these things fully, we are blindly going in and mining the moon without understanding all of the consequences that will happen. So my humble opinion is to declare the moon as a living entity. And there is a lot of knowledge in our Vedic system in India around the moon. And anybody who wants to research, encourage, and write a paper and bring this all to light will be appreciated, because the media is not covering any of this that is going to happen. Now, I'm not saying not to have electric vehicles. I think they are a good thing. But Why mine precious metals when we have natural organic batteries that are available? The Texas A&M University in United States has come out with a polypeptide biodegradable metal-free battery. There are many, many researchers happening around organic batteries. Even in India, the aluminum air battery is being tested, so which relies less on precious metals. So we don't need to have precious metals to have batteries. We can make batteries naturally, organically, and they are much better. The VC firms are ignoring all this, which I clearly don't understand the reason, but these kinds of research should be encouraged. We give so many subsidies to the fossil fuel industry. Why can't we give subsidies, shift those subsidies to these kind of novel ideas and novel initiatives, rather than brute force technology of always extracting the earth either for fossil fuels or even for precious metals?